On Floyd Hill in Evergreen, there are a few trails to take. Decisions should be made based on how you're using the trails.
Black Trail is mountain bike only. It's only downhill as well.
Jesse Loving hikes and bikes. And as a hiker, he would never risk walking on the sluice.
Well, there's really no chance you could stop as a mountain biker on some of those trails. Really kind of a very technical trail. Wouldn't want to encounter anybody, cause any accidents.
On Saturday, 17-year-old Cale Holmgren was biking down the sluice. His dad was just behind him.
Let me see if I can find a bike photo, but...
Now, Brian Holmgren stands outside St. Anthony's Hospital as his son recovers from a brain injury.
2 days ago, my son was on a mountain bike only, downhill only trail on Floyd Hill and came around a corner at high speed. Two people were standing on the trail, and I suspect in the event of trying to avoid them, crashed.
Holmgren says one of those people called 911 and then they left. Clear Creek County paramedics responded.
It's just helpless, and he had a lot of aspirations for college recruitment, for biking, and maybe even the professional level at some point. And he had his first major national race coming up this weekend, and he hasn't even, he can't comprehend the gravity of this may not be in his cards anymore for him.
Brian hopes to find those two people who were on the trail to ask them what they saw. And he hopes this story makes others aware of which trails they should be on.
And it's not just one-sided, There's bikers on hiker-only days, but it's something we got to respect our each other's boundaries and those rules.
And it's not an ego thing, or it's not like, being rude or anything, but it's a safety concerns.
Brian told us his son is much better today. He's able to talk and even went on a small walk, but he doesn't know what things will look like long term.